And welcome back. I am your co-host, Michael J. Riley, and I just want to thank you for tuning in to In the Upper Room. We have our guest joining us this evening.
Yes. How you doing?
Sitting to my right, we got Young Ibn, and we have Brother Wali.
Yeah.
Welcome to In the Upper Room.
Thank you for allowing us to come on the show.
Yes. We're just grateful that you came, because when I first talked to you, the title, you were talking about your book.
Yeah, I got something to say.
I got something to say. Well, look, I told the people, I said, you got a lot to say. So we got like 10 minutes. So I know you have a lot to say, but, I want to hear what that is, what you got.
Okay. Well, basically, I put the book out, and it was going through a lot of trials and tribulation. I wanted to keep it basic and be able for everybody can relate. From the president to an infant, that everyone has something to say and everybody's opinions counts. And even during the struggles that I had to go through my transversity of being an ex-offender and substance abuse and things of that nature, but I still overcame. And even with the trying to get my book out, I still was going through struggles, but I was determination. Even when I felt like I couldn't go on, I would fall back into my literature and what I wrote, and that's inspired me to keep going on with my book and keep on pushing. But people were saying, publishers, it's not going to be heard, it's not market for it. But I kept pushing. I ran into a good brother. He came my manager, brother Ivan here, and he promoted me, kept me inspired, and hopefully later on I'm gonna give you a little spiel of what we got, about. I got something to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know you were asking me, did I have any particular questions? But you know what? I feel so at ease because I've met a lot of people in my journey, and one thing I did discover is. Pretty much everybody got something to say.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So that's what makes conversations easy, and that's why I'm not a big fan or very dependent upon, prearranged questions and things like that, because you ain't going to really get to know what you got to say. You know? So no rehearsal necessary.
Right.
And I understand. I don't want to cut into your time because I'm excited. I want to hear, the little sample that you were talking about, if you guys are ready.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for having me on the show. My name is Young Ibn.
Young Ibn.
And what we're promoting today is spoken word talent.
Okay.
And the first segment we have is called Words of Wisdom, which is it's a positive message in the form of rhythm and words. Because today hip-hop is really in, and what we're doing is combining hip-hop, poetry, and R&B to bring along another message. Right. So the first one I got is called Terminator. Well, you seen Terminator 3?
Yeah.
Well, they ain't no Terminator 3. They trying to terminate me.
Okay.
And rise the machines and let the dream catchers catch my dreams. But everything ain't what it seems. It's more than meets the eye like Transformers. See, they put the future in movies to warn us. Subconsciously, Transformers to live out the prophecy. With the eye in the pyramid watching me. Deep math, trigonometry, how they plot to gain the power. If they sent planes to the towers, the ghetto, what you would think they'd do to ours? What you think they've been doing to ours? Putting chemicals in the water, got your daughter disobeying your orders, got your son toting a gun, think he playing Vice City, PlayStation messing with his memory. It's like the turn of the century. All hell done broke loose, and we been in hell, and now we running out of time like Denzel. And you ain't had to watch the phone booth to know that all your wrong moves will catch up to you like karma. But why they still hate me? Why they still hate me after odd years of slavery, locked and chained me instead of trees they hang me, court dates arraign me, police with handcuffs kidnap and blame me, but why they still hate me? Is it my skin color and melanin? Or I got the hands of an architect with high intelligence? In tune with cosmos from out the galaxy, before Zeus or Greek philosophy, original man DNA strands through anthropology. Chic anti-Diop, before the ice age and the world was re-rocked, before the Flintstones and the land of bedrock, before this land was conquered at the land of Fort Knox, before the Boston Tea Party, but why they still hate me? Is it because they need to? Or we sprung from the tribe of Judah, original Hebrew? Taught to read from left to right when we should be reading from right to left, taught to hate the dark and accept the light. Isaac and Ishmael, same DNA, right? Then why we fighting over Christ and DNA types? When it's only one God, you can pray to him how you like. Standing, sitting, or whispering, but why they still hate me? Mixing religions, and the faith can move mountains, and with a staff can spring 12 fountains and bring the dead to life. I guess we are brothers through Christ, but many don't take the time while they running through life. So I ask you out of spite, why they still hate me?
Woo! Oh man! Wow. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. You should have warned me. You know, I mean, got me up in front of my audience, and I'm totally speechless. But that was so awesome. You know what? That was a journey, man. I went on a journey.
Thank you very much, man.
I really did. And you caught me too. You said, you ever see Terminator 3? I'm like, yeah. He was like, ain't no Terminator 3. I mean, I don't know, man. 1, 2, Rage of the Machine. I seen Terminator, but that was, he killed it.
Right.
What you got to say about that, Brother Wali?
Okay, I'm going to give you a wasted time. We waste time denying the evidence, caught up in flukes and flaws and uncontested laws, discrimination and hatred. So quick to run to the liquor store or to the dope man to try to medicate it. Remember, I used to be the first one on the block, and I was the last one to leave, and it was 2 for 15, brother, sister, how many do you need? And I was out there when it was 5 below zero and it was 110 degrees, and I used to use the excuse, I gotta eat and I got to feed my seed. Remember, I used to wear that black hat, them black pants with them Chucker Tim boots to match. I didn't carry 1 but 2 gats, creeping, stalking, and when I came around, it wasn't doing no more talking. See, I just had to find someone, somebody, some place to rob, but yet it was too hard for me to get on a bus or ask my friend to give me a legit job. See, it's a damn shame and a downright disgrace how we got so much time but none to waste. See, this trap, it's been set with the materialistic things like fancy hot cars and diamond rings and bug-eyed Benzes, Lexuses, and iced out necklaces. See, it's no more music by you suckers, and all you suckers must walk alone. See, I think about the good old days when I was in my grandmama's basement and she was gone, and I was listening to people like Curtis Mayfield and Marvin Gaye when they were singing their song. Somebody tell me, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. See, life is too sweet and too short to just let it pass you by standing around doing dope and getting high and freebasing. Look how much time you just stood around and wasted, feeling and looking crazy. When we going to wake up my people and finally realize that this is modern day slavery of Armageddon genocide, and thus has been written in the Holy Quran and in Revelation that our non-caring attitude for our fellow man will be the fall of this here nation. See, we tend to buy things we don't need, trying to impress people that don't matter. Want all our rewards given to us and received and accepted to us on some type of a silver platter. As I see the hurt and pain in my ancestors' eyes. Because only thing they do when they pick up the paper and watch TV is people raping, robbing, shooting in drive-bys. And this is no means necessary what my 2 heroes had in mind. See, my sisters and my brothers, some died in and for the struggle. So why can't we stop the violence and start loving one another? Now you came to hear and now you heard. Wasted time. It's time wasted, you heard?
Oh man, Brother Wali, thank you so much, man. I'm a huge fan. I'm a fan of y'all already.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And
right.
like I said, we're not gonna give it all to them. We just wanted them to have a little sample.
Right.
But like I have to say it again. Y'all could have warned me. You know what I mean? You know.
Well, we actually, excuse me, I mean, we are organizing, trying to work on a 10-man tour, 10-port tour.
Yeah.
We're working with various artists and CDs and DVDs and trying to get out into the city, into the schools, and even, you know, with the youth and whatnot, and try to show them a positive message and get our message and our meaning out there.
Right.
Right.
And I see that they have your contact information up on the screen as well.
Right.
Because that's important. I mean, I'm caught up by in the moment, but you know, here's the thing. First of all, we're just honored to have you appear on our program because I can't say that I've seen you before. This isn't your first time on?
This is my second time here, but this is my first time getting to bring another artist with the same message.
Okay.
So like he said, upcoming soon will be a CD with various artists with the same message, same powerful message. We're going to be going on a tour from here to Cali and back.
Okay.
Right. And also the book, I Got Something to Say, we're looking for that to be on the shelves around September of August.
Okay.
Right.
Last piece of promotion, also have a drink. It's called Pyramid Punch. It's a fruit drink, it's all natural. You can locate this here at Gino's Pizza on Lancaster Avenue, one on Market Street, also 27th and Tatno, 27th and Washington, 9th Street, Kirkwood, Bennett Street, corner stores. So just check it out. It's Young Ibben's called Pyramid Punch.
Pyramid
and it's
Punch.
also under the label as far as spoken word, words of wisdom, so look out for it.
I'll tell you, that looks nice and cool, but I'll find out how much it costs when we come back from, we're going to get ready to take a little break here.
Okay.
But thank you again for coming and joining us on In the Upper Room.
Thank you.
And so you at home, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And please stay tuned. We'll be back with Shauna and our next guest.